can Axelar reach $2.80 again, which was basically its previous all-time high that was hit back in February last year. Okay, this is the weekly time frame for Axelar. I think it has a good chance that it comes all the way back to the previous all-time high, and could there could be more upside after that, but I think it's very much going to depend on Bitcoin because that is still the driver of this market. If Bitcoin has more room to go, right, and if this bull cycle actually has, if this bull cycle is, if we're still early in this bull cycle, which I think we are, then it has a good chance of going all the way back up there and potentially some more. But there's got to be a few conditions that I am paying attention to. Of course, Bitcoin's got to hold that 110K support because that was the previous resistance that made me think that this was the start of this bull cycle, right? If this is still the start of the bull cycle, then Bitcoin has quite a bit of room to go. Okay, based on the monthly time frame RSI comparing to previous bull cycles on Bitcoin. Now, I did a more detailed analysis on Bitcoin today on my longer video. I will link you guys to that after this video. I never trade altcoins without a clear understanding of Bitcoin, so I think you guys should be watching it. But now this is a request from one of my viewers to see Axelar, okay, which is WAXL. Now he's asked me about what is the end of the bull cycle targets. I'm gonna have to tell you honestly, I don't know. I can only tell you based on what I'm seeing, based on technical analysis here, which is first of all, I see a price target. If it breaks out by this point for this falling wedge pattern, falling wedges has more of a chance to break to the upside. Okay, if it breaks out by this point, for example, it doesn't have to. The price target would be about just right underneath $1.80. Now, price targets are estimates only. A lot of this is going to depend on what happens with Bitcoin. And also got to consider the downside as well, because even though falling wedges break out to the upside more often, there is still a smaller chance it breaks down. I've seen that happen. And just because if it breaks out to the upside does not mean you're gonna 100% get to the price target as well. So just some scenarios to consider and plan for, right? Now, if it does actually reach that $1.80 price range, and if it consolidates at that price range, I can come back here and chart the consolidation pattern and update you guys on what's happening with Axelar. But if it actually gets there and if it continues going upwards, right, quite a bit of ifs, right, then this could form some type of a cup and handle pattern if it has like some type of a rounded bottom trajectory, right? But of course, that's still a very early guess. Now, this is basically what I'm seeing for Axelar on an overview. Let's take a look onto a smaller time frame here, where quite a bit of these altcoins have been beaten down for the past couple of days. What I'm seeing for Axelar here, this is the 4-hour time frame, is a double bottom scenario. Double bottoms are usually bullish, and the neckline for this double bottom would be about, I would say, just right underneath 35 cents here. There is bullish divergence, right, playing out as well, which usually indicates a reversal. In this case, an upside reversal. You should definitely learn how to read bullish divergence. Okay. Now, price target for this double bottom pattern would be about 37 cents. Okay. Now, I am bullish on the market. I am long on Bitcoin, quite a bit of the altcoins here. So my opinion on this market is still bullish. But that's just my opinion and not financial advice, of course. So this is basically what I'm seeing. If you guys want to continue seeing more of Axelar, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Or let me know if you guys want to see any other coins in this market. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis.